Well, Neil, do you think you're a bit unfortunate to come away with nothing from that game today?
Yeah, I think probably a draw would have been a fair result, if I'm honest. I thought both sides huffed and puffed, from the majority of the game. They're on a good run. You can see that. Gus has gotten well organised, and I thought for most of the game we looked strong enough at the back, and like we were going to create things. But to be honest with you, the two goals that we conceded late on, is probably the story of why what's happened has happened, and I think that it's something that we've got to address. It's about being thorough, about being mentally tough, about being switched on, and it's about being professional. And the big thing is, as daft as it seems, if it had finished at one apiece, a draw would have been a fair result against these. Taking 4 points from 2 games, 2 points a game's promotion form. And we've got to look at things like this. But it is a young side that's out there at the moment, and they've done a lot of good things today. But the bottom line is if it's going to go on and get promoted and do better, then these are the areas where we've got to strengthen.
Incident in the first half, a penalty shout for Ross McCormack. Did you think it was one? Yeah.
Well, I've seen it back, and to be honest with you, I can't understand why it weren't given. It was a blatant penalty. And I don't like to criticise referees because they've got a difficult job. You can't please everybody. But it was a penalty. That's the bottom line, and things like that change games. And obviously, the couple of chances Luciano, the one with his head, first half, and then the one close in where he tried to slide in. Either of them goes in, a penalty goes in, it's a different game altogether. But to be fair to Brighton, I thought they're a decent side, and Gus Poyt's done well with them. You
probably thought when you got the equaliser within a few minutes of going behind that you were probably the only team that were going to go on and win the game, weren't you?
Well, yeah, because we got a bit of an head of steam up at that point, and they just had a bit of a wobble up, and you're hoping to capitalise in on that. But like I said before, the most important thing from a situation like that is that we're professional. And at 1-1, the last thing we want to do is go and get beat. And like I said, it's been thorough, and it's been strong and resolute, and been organised enough to keep people out.
Work to do then, ahead of Tuesday, because it's the similar old traits, though, isn't it? Looking like conceding today.
Well, that's right, and I wouldn't be here if everything were right. You know what I mean? So things are wrong, and obviously the bottom line is that. We need to concentrate on keeping clean sheets and keeping things tight, but defending starts from the front, and what we did really well at Bristol City was we defended from the front, into midfield, and became difficult then for Bristol to play through us. It was too easy in the last 20 minutes for Brighton to get in and around our box, and it's something that we've got to work on that we're aware of.